He was going, oh, what's this? Coi Leray. This podcast just ruined Coi Leray life. I doubt it. She interviewing with her nigga. And I ain't gonna lie, Coi Leray looking good as these days. I'm one of them niggas who thought Coi Leray looked bad before she got her tits done or before the baby. I've been saying Coi Leray was sexy. Shout out to Coi.
This podcast is currently destroying Coi Leray's relationship. Before this podcast she did with her boyfriend for Valentine's Day, they were a couple goals and the internet loved them. After the podcast, her boyfriend is now public enemy number one when it comes to women. But when it comes to men, we feel for him because he was realizing in real time he may have wifed up a bop. One of the clips during this podcast that's currently causing a gender war online.
You like Flacco's sweater? Yeah, that sweater hard. I like Flacco's sweater.
Is when they were discussing what cheating is.
What do you consider cheating?
Liking photos is cheating.
No, it's not.
Why are you shaking your head?
I don't think that's cheating.
Why?
I don't think liking a photo is cheating. That's
why though?
That's
Tell me why you don't. I don't want to cheers to that. Why?
Because you could be scrolling on your page and
No, because that's what Instagram is for. Liking pictures. That's how you communicate. What are we talking about? I hate women that be acting like that. Like, come on, shorty. You acting slow. Like, I don't even like chicks that be on this type of timing right here.
accidentally like a picture.
Accidentally double tap, right?
No, you don't have to double tap. If you go like this and it's the like
okay,
part
so
of
answer,
the,
so listen.
like,
So this is the
if you go
problem.
like this,
So this is the problem.
look.
Okay, I need you to comprehend what we're talking about.
No, I'm saying, but you could.
If you accidentally like something, what are you saying? Liking photos is cheating.
You have to.
I don't give a f- it's on accident.
An important life skill that I feel like everybody must acquire at some point is you have to have the discernment to realize when somebody is just talking. Coi Leray is just talking in this situation. Coi Leray is an entertainer.
Right.
If cheating was liking somebody's picture on Instagram, Coi Leray wouldn't have a career.
Right.
Coi Leray is a literal entertainer. So what? She's saying all the male fans who
You said depends on the photo, I guess.
whoever liked her picture, they're cheating. Like, obviously not, right?
Look, if I go like this, look, babe, can you look at me?
It's cheating.
Look,
Cheating.
you could hit the like
Cheating.
button by accident.
You can hit the cheating button. Any like that you hit on any page is fucking cheating.
Respectfully.
Hey, yo, you with her, you with us.
Then the conversation began to pivot to some weird territories that made a lot of people uncomfortable. Justin the LA Boy began to grill Coi Leray about her past relationship. Now, the way he's framing the question made a lot of women unhappy, or how he's speaking to her made a lot of women unhappy. But the men watching this, we began to understand very quickly where Justin the LA Boy was trying to get at, or what he was trying to figure out about his girl. And every answer Coi Leray gave him was a red flag from any man watching.
What's the brokest thing a man has ever done for you on Valentine's Day?
I don't think I was ever in a relationship on Valentine's Day.
Huh?
What?
Every man understands what that.
You don't think you was ever in a relationship on Valentine's Day? What? Whoa. You might be a treesh.
Man has ever done for you on Valentine's Day?
I don't think I was ever in a relationship on Valentine's Day.
Huh?
Every man understands what that face means. I'm not saying
Ain't no nigga ever cherish you enough to keep you for Valentine's Day?
it's valid. I'm just saying we understand what that face means. That face means, man, huh? Hold on, bruh. So you let guys just hit it with no commitment? Like they ain't have to lock in for Valentine's Day? Like, how, what? When a man gets with a woman, we brainwash
And here he is, there with her on Valentine's Day.
herself to think that she's unattainable. We put her on this pedestal that's so up here that we tell ourselves, oh, bro, I'm just lucky to get her. Like, bro, no man can ever, like, obtain her. Like, oh, my God, like, she is like, precious. But then once a woman begin to reveal certain things such as, man, like, these men treated me like trash. Man, these men just used me for my body. They hit it and quit it. You know, these men ain't ish. They ain't never done nothing special for me. you're letting a man know that you're not this unattainable, precious gem that he thought you were. No, you're like somebody with low value who was getting passed around, who was getting used and abused by random men who never had to commit. So now he feels a little bad about his commitment because he's like, hold on, like these men never got to what? Like these men never like was required to treat you well on Valentine's Day? What? That's what he's realizing in real time, and that's what that face means. Every guy understands that face the minute we see it. Women don't really understand it, which is why the tone of the conversation pivots, and he starts to get what women would say is a little disrespectful. I think I seen one comment where somebody says, yo, Coy, this is not how a man who values and, you know, and who views you as precious and unattainable and on a pedestal talks to you. This is not how a man who's absolutely head over heels speaks to you.
Facts. Flacco should never give his advice on women topics, but we're going to use his footage, though. Shout out to Flacco.
I don't think so, no.
Don't say I don't think so.
No, I haven't. No.
Tell me your first Valentine ever?
You're my first Valentine.
Damn.
I think so. If I did...
Don't say I think so. I'm tired of I think so.
Really?
I'm tired of you're thinking. Think deeply.
Because the most I've ever seen... I don't think I've ever been in a relationship on Valentine's Day, but okay. I did receive Valentine's gifts on Valentine's Day, and the the most I've received was some balloons or stuff. I don't let niggas buy me stuff.
Well, how could you say the most you ever received was some balloons or something, but you never had a Valentine's at the same
exactly.
time?
I said never was in a relationship and made it to Valentine's Day.
So a nigga was just cracking your buns open around Valentine's Day and got you some balloons.
In a relationship.
So you was...
dealing with somebody, but
I never made it to a relationship. I only been in 2 relationships, and
no.
But you got hella bodies?
No, we're not gonna do that.
Go to the question. Go to the next question.
That's what I'm saying.
Go to the next question.
Accountability is a thing.
We can take accountability, but you gotta sit there.
You let niggas play in your face during Valentine's Day, but in January they had a good time. December, like, then they spun back in March. Like, what? Let me know, honey.
Babe, I don't care.
Wow.
She's embarrassed. You see that look, babe? I don't care. She's embarrassed. And I think maybe she realized in real time that she kind of unveiled the curtain back a little too much. Like, men, we will ask certain things and we want to know certain things, but we don't want to know certain things.
But there's certain things that we also draw from what we hear. Like, oh, so niggas just be clapping your bunions. You only had 2 relationships, but you got 30 bodies? Fuck that, tell me about you.
Like, I don't want to know. Like, I might ask you a question, like, about your past, right? I would rather hear a woman tells me, oh, all my exes was head over heels for me. Oh, they would bend over backwards and do whatever I wanted them to do. Oh, they worship the ground I walked on. It just didn't work out. I would rather a woman tell me that than a woman tells me, bruh, these dudes was using me for my body and they didn't really do nothing for me, and they were like, and they were like having me, deal with 20 other women, and I was just one of the, the women and on his roster, and he wouldn't commit to me, and he told me he wanted me to be his girlfriend, but he never asked me, and he kept me on a rope for. I would rather hear all the men in your life worship the ground you walk on, so I feel good about worshiping the ground you walk on. But once you tell me, bro, I'm the first sucker, I'm the first good guy now. Justin LA Boy is realizing and regretting it in real time. And Coy is doing the same, man. Right? Now, women is listening to this podcast and their reaction is entirely different. Like, they looking at Justin LA Boy as if he's a piece of work, as if he's a piece of ish. Okay? Now, the conversation gets weirder, even more weird, right? Like, when Justin LA Boy then begins to inquire more about her exes, right? And what she has done for them. And then he begins to make comparisons between how she treats him.
Spending money on men only sounds bad to women who don't got no money.
I'll get you whatever you want.
No. Don't talk about me. You spent real money on other men in your past before?
No.
Look at me in my eyes.
No. I'm telling you no.
What's the most you ever spent on another man before?
Almost 100,000 on a watch.
What? But you just said you didn't spend real money on a nigga before.
I'll never do that again.
What you mean? So
Now, this where as a man, I gotta call out Justin LA Boy. This is a sassy question, man. This is a sassy. Men are supposed to provide. Asking us women, like how you buy them this, but you ain't never buy me? That's sassy, right? As a sassy question. Even his face,
I let Flacco rock with that. It might be a little like, why you bought him this? You ain't bought me nothing. That is a little weird.
100,000. I ain't never got no 100,000. Now, a red flag here, I would say that one thing he should really hone in on and just put it in the back of his mind. When you ask her, have she ever spent real money on another guy? She said, nah.
Exactly.
And then you ask,
nah. She said nah. Then she goes on to say, I spent 100,000 on a watch. She probably talking about for Trippy. Only niggas that she had that would even have a taste for $100,000 watch. Trippy Red. Yeah, Trippy.
asked her, how much have she spent in one city? She said 100,000. And that was the watch that she bought for Trippy Red.
I knew it.
Then while simultaneously saying she's never been treated well on Valentine's Day.
Right.
She's never had a relationship on Valentine's Day. So she bought a dude a $100,000 watch, and he ain't even have the decency to give her something on Valentine's Day. Okay, first off, that's terrible. Second of all,
either that or y'all never even made it to Valentine's Day, which means y'all never even made it to a year.
lied. Now, like, Coi Leray ain't no billion. Now, if Jeff Bezos say, man, I ain't never spent no real money on a woman. I only spent 100,000. He's a billionaire. But Coi Leray ain't rich enough for her to say that 100,000 ain't no money. She know that's money, bro. But she lied.
It's money.
Now, despite her lying, though, Justin LA's boy's reaction is inexplicable. Right, it's indefensible.
Yeah.
He got into his sassy bag, bro. Bro started acting like a bad bitch who found out that her man bought his last girlfriend a Birkin bag and buying her a LV bag. This man got to begging and pouting.
Oh, trust me, I learned my lesson. You don't got to tell me.
You went broke when you met me?
I never went broke, baby.
Give me a strawberry, baby. Give me a strawberry. Cause like, why would you spend 100,000 on another nigga who ain't treat you as good as me?
Why I would go broke
but then
if I
don't
spent
spend 100,000 on me?
What you mean?
This nigga sassy.
I spent a lot of money.
I ain't gonna lie. He definitely is sassy. This shit sound crazy. What?
On you.
Listen to this nigga. I've always thought the thing was a cornball anyway. I've always thought the thing was a cornball, but listen to this shit.
Nigga who ain't treat you as good as me.
Why I would go broke
but then
if I
don't
spent
spend 100,000 on me?
Nigga tried it. Why would you spend 100,000 on a nigga that don't treat you as good as me, but then don't spend 100,000 on me?
What you mean?
Let me get a strawberry.
I spent a lot of money on you. You want to see my
You ain't
statements?
spent 100,000 on me.
I spent a damn
You spent
near.
100,000.
This is the equivalent of saying, you let him hit the first night, but you made me wait 3 months?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. 88, I need your opinion on this one. I think this nigga sound corny as a motherfucker. I think this nigga sound like a lemon head, bro. Lemon. I can't even believe this nigga just said this shit. He loud and proud saying it too.
And I treated you better than he? Regardless of how valid we think it may sound in our head, it always comes off. It never comes off as well as we think it sounds in our head. This is just a
How
bad
long y'all
look.
been together?
Hold on.
Oh, suck on that strawberry, girl.
Come here, you want to
The fact that he said you went broke when you met me, like that's how you started off is crazy.
strawberry? You want me to check
Even if a female said that, so you went broke when you met me is crazy.
the motherfucking receipts? You want me to
Please
call
check
the
'em.
motherfucking accountant?
You think you spent the same on me than you spent on the niggas in your past?
Why are you worried about niggas in my
I'm
past?
not, but if you
Right.
spent 100 on them niggas, you better spend $1 million on me.
Baby.
Get up and
But it's the type of pod, right? Probably more than women viewers. Yeah, probably more women viewers. Yeah, but that still sounds sassy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit sound crazy. That shit just don't sound right. It just don't sound right.
Feed me, matter of fact. Fuck that. Get up and feed Just Laboy. Treat me like the king that I am.
See, his name is Laboy, not LA Boy. The nigga kept Flacco keep calling him LA Boy. It's Laboy.
Yeah. Tender? Babe, you think I'm tender?
You're very tender.
Mother, I'm insane. I'm not tender.
You are insane and tender. And
What makes you think I'm tender? I ever showed tenderness before?
Mm-hmm.
What you just did was tender. He's a goofy in my opinion. I agree.
With who or what?
With me, you're tender every day. You're a tender nigga. You're a chicken tender.
Clean that up. No, clean that up.
No,
Clean that up. Real shit.
No.
The thirds is watching.
Nah, babe, you're a chicken tender for real.
You think I am? What made me chicken tender for you?
I think that you're chicken tender because you the type to tell me like I brought you a plastic plate the other day. I made you steak. I made you whatever, turkey burgers or eggs or whatever, and I put it on a plastic plate. And you told me that the plate was flimsy and all kinds of shit. And you was complaining about the plastic plate.
What's that got to do with me being
That's
tender?
mad tender.
Yo.
All right, I don't care. You're not tender then.
By the way, that was a cut. Like, that was a literal cut in the interview. Meaning, like,
They edited out.
her calling him tender led to an argument, which is why, like, when they cut, she's like, all right, bro, like, all right, cool, but like, I don't care no more. Bruh. Now, for men, we understand Justin LA Boy, we relate, man. Right? But for women, this was a bad representation of Justin LA Boy because they came on social media in droves.
And if y'all think Justin LaBoy likes Coi Leray, y'all are far beyond going. Like, far beyond going. There's no way. Like, what? That man loves the fact that she's broken. And what I mean by broken, because I know y'all gonna dick ride in the comments. What I mean by broken is she just came out of a relationship. She's not fully healed. She still got trauma. Trying to figure herself out. Like, that was a part of her life where it was, like, mad embarrassing. It was on the internet. I feel like he's using that. Like, okay, like, you know, she's fragile. And that's what he likes about her, that she's fragile and he can say and do whatever to her. That's what he likes. Both of that interview, you can tell by just the way he talks. One, he doesn't let her finish what she's saying, cuts her off. And two, certain, like, you telling me, get up and feed me strawberries like the king that I am? Excuse me? Like, she's not realizing, y'all like, oh, Taurus woman, you know, we this and we that. No. She is lost and trying to find herself and got right into a relationship. And he's looking at her like, yeah, she's easy and I'm going to break her down and use her as much as I can. Stop it.
They're on the timeline tearing this man up. Now, they're telling her to, like, drop him, not even realize it, bro. He's already... After that podcast, he's already checked out from my perspective. So one user says, once again, drop this ninja. Oh, my God, he's a user. Every time I see a clip of this podcast, it's just her straight up playing in this ninja's face. This ninja finally got a girl famous enough to take him from behind the screen, and it's just now you'll find out ninja that posts memes for work is effing corny.
Exactly.
This ninja is lame as hell. Ew. Holy ish. Justin LA Boy, why you acting like a bad bitch? Tighten up. All right? Coi Leray, get away from him ASAP. It's difference between looking for something and accepting something. So people are already turning against this man. And like we're like 5 episodes into his podcast, bruh. I think this is gonna be a wake-up call for both of them in this relationship. All right, but y'all let me know in the comment section whose side are you guys on.
Good video, Flacco. Good video. Because sometimes you be posting some bullshit. But this right here, this is a good video. I fuck with it. Tony Yayo confronts DJ Vlad.